Good afternoon, Ron. How you doing? It's your boy Z here. Don't need to be figured in my way. Y'all just gonna get spared. Today we got a cool no. Lucci tried to get it back in blood against Luffy. He failed. Well, back in this shit. I would do the Vegeta one soon. So give me time. But right now we're gonna do this reaction, so let's just jump to this shit, bitch.
Rob Lucci and CP0 pulled up on Vegapunk's island, and Rob Lucci saw a little girl and decided to beat her ass. But after Lucci put this 17-foot, 6-year-old child in the dirt, Luffy, Jinbei, and Chopper just casually walked past dude. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I'd react if I just saw my biggest op casually lollygag past me. I'm either cowering in fear or shooting dog, no in between. But Luffy saw what Lucci just did to Atlas, and look, I'ma keep it a bean with you. I am not caught up with One Piece. I just decided to do this fight on a whim. Lucci versus Luffy already my favorite fight in One Piece. So I decided, hey, what's Lucci versus Lucci with a bigger bag and better animation? And Luffy don't play about his friends, and we see in this flashback, not only is Luffy friends with Atlas, but Atlas done gave this nigga food? Yeah, Lucci, this second ass beating is on you, big dog. But Lucci getting ready to run the ones with Luffy, and the rest of CP0's over here advising Lucci. The last time y'all fought, that nigga beat your ass. Not only that, he's an emperor now. You can't fight dog without permission from the government. Big Chop and Jinbei over here trying to warn Luffy, being like, hey, we don't got enough time for quarreling. We got enough on our plate already. But if Luffy gonna do one thing, he gonna spin back for his friends. So he tells them boys to go on ahead. As Luffy pulls up on Lucci, tries to hit him with his right, but Lucci blocks. But it made this big ass shockwave, almost knocking everybody back. Lucci parried that hoe though, drug Luffy down and tried to get this 5-piece combo off on bro, but Luffy dodged each and every single one. Luffy's ass in a handstand position because of course he is, and then he kicks Lucci. His ass blocks. He kicks Lucci one more time, and Lucci blocks again, but it did not matter because Luffy sent his ass flying. As these niggas just nonchalantly walking up on one another, equipping that armament hockey. Oh yeah, no, these boys having an aura off. And then they just start spamming punches. I'm talking about Minka all over Vegapunk's island. Until Luffy catches one of Lucci's punches, tries to hit his ass with a left, but Lucci ducked under and tried to hit Luffy with his palm strike, but he blocked just in time, but it still sent his ass all the way back. But hold on, peep game, and then this nigga Luffy stuck the landing. I have no idea why dog's a pirate. He could be making bank in the Olympics right now.
Facts.
But Luffy went into his gear second position, and Lucci's like, hold on, big dog. What was that in your wanted poster? And I'm sorry, Lucci, you don't want those problems, bro. Gear 5 put Kaido in the dirt. What do you think you have on that, big dog? As Luffy gets up, he takes off his clothes and starts trying to lock in to get into that gear 5th. And oh nah, this nigga is geeking. And I've had my gripes with Gear 5 in the past, looks wise, not abilities wise, but the anime is giving Gear 5 that extra oomph. Cause through dog's transformation, the electricity, the aura emanating off a dog over here just destroying building after building. As Luffy's ass is just laughing up a storm in the back. And Lucci's ass is like, this is gonna be fun. Look, this is not gonna be fun for you, Lucci. Rob didn't even blink and he didn't even notice Luffy speed blitzed his ass. His ass winced a little bit and Luffy was damn near nose to nose with his ass. And Luffy punched the piss out of Lucci in his face, sent lil bro flying back. But Lucci got up, shook the cobwebs off, and went into his leopard form. But it's not the same as the last time we saw it, bro done awakened his devil fruit. And I just gotta talk about it, bro.
That nigga become king from the Tekken the 8 or some shit.
I don't know when Toei decided to lock in with One Piece animation, but I'm glad they did. Got that shit looking like a movie every episode. I just know that pre-Wano, the Wano animation Whiplash was something fierce. And hold on a second, bro. Why this freaky ass nigga have to lick his lips in 60 frames? I just know that. Hold on a second, bro. Why this freaky ass nigga have to lick his lips in 60 frames? I just know the director was telling the animator, hey man, just keep on adding a frame on this one, cause this.
I guess he's a 69 god then.
This was crazy. And Lucci starts hitting the dash, just running circles around Luffy, straight discombobulating, bro. But Lucci pulled down and tried to go for this slash attack, but Luffy dodged out the way. And I'ma keep it a stack with you, bro. I could not fight a nigga like Gear 5 Luffy, because as this nigga's in the air, Luffy gives himself a BBL and says, "Kiss my ass." Like, I couldn't fight dog no more. If I was wrong,
This nigga said a BBL, that's crazy.
Lucci's voice actor, I just have to find Oda and tell his ass to rewrite that, bro. He was not finna do that in the middle of our fight. And Lucci and Luffy are just boxing all over Vegapunk's island, destroying building after building. I know if I was Vegapunk, I'd be looking at Luffy after the fight like, yeah, you might have beat Lucci, nigga, but now I owe 14 million in property damage. Luffy and Lucci are still boxing, and I'll probably say this a bunch this video, but fighting Gear 5 Luffy probably gotta be top 3 most aggravating things to do in your life. Cause what are you gonna do if you're trying to punch a nigga in their head and then they just damn near take their head off their shoulders so you can't punch them? But Luffy and Lucci them both coat their hands in armament hockey, and then they clash fists, making this dumbass explosion, knocking them both back. We switch over to Sentomaru POV, and he gets a call from Vegapunk, and Vegapunk's like, "Hey, I need you to call the Seraphim. Have them boys pack up CP0, get them the fuck out of here. And don't you find it a little strange that they got these little children being dark-skinned under their control?" I'm just saying. I only talked about this though because this plot line is relevant to the Lucci and Luffy hands, so let's get back to that. And Lucci's still over here trying to hit Luffy, and this nigga's just giggling, dodging out of the way. Bro is just destroying building after building, trying to take this nigga's head off. But Luffy's ass starts giggling and falling down from this building, bouncing off of the ground until Lucci's ass starts running at dog top speed, and Luffy hits his ass with a Gomu Gomu no Mo pistol. Nigga been watching them Majin Buu tapes, cause when did he know he could do this? And that punch rocked Luffy right in his sternum. Lucci recovered though, and Lucci shot this Tempest kick at Luffy, but bro dodged. He wound up his fist, grabbed onto this tree behind Lucci, and he was finna hit dog with the nastiest clothesline of all time. And it would've hit too if Lucci had 4 brain cells just like Luffy, but Lucci's ass dodged out the way, and Luffy face planted on the palm tree like crazy. But this dumb Sparta ass nigga turns the tree elastic and uses that as a trampoline to headbutt the mess out of Lucci. And look at dog's eyes, I know that shit hurted. Luffy's ass starts cackling at Lucci, and then he sees Sentomaru and starts chopping it up with bro in the middle of his fight. And because Sentomaru was chatting it up with Luffy, this nigga got a hole in his chest, man. Luffy said, your ass needed to lose some weight. Luffy's ass spins back for Sentomaru. His ass starts dragging up the ground like it's carpet, and then he turns into Sonic, trying to boom Lucci with this mean ass right. But Big Cat dodged out the way and sternum took the mess out of Luffy. His ass cartoonishly flying away. And now that Luffy's out of the picture, Lucci continues his assault on Sentomaru, cause Luffy then kicked the mess out of Lucci right in his face. His ass wasn't finished. He said, you know what, here go one more for you. Started spinning his whole entire body around and whipped his ass with his goddamn toes. But then Luffy's ass just turns into the Tasmanian devil, and he just accidentally drills himself into the ground. This nigga don't take nothing serious, man. Oh my god. But Lucci picks himself up out the rubble for the 14th time this fight, and he starts mean mugging the life out of Sentomaru. He's like, hey, where the hell that nigga Luffy go? Sentomaru's like, I don't know, man. And this is the perfect opportunity for Lucci to boom this nigga Sentomaru. And he pulls up on Sentomaru with the swiftness, damn near transmogrifying his ass into a Disney villain. I mean, look at this. But Luffy's big ass head pops up from out the ground. This nigga Luffy done turned his ass into Moro, man. What the hell? And look, man, I know I sound like a record repeating itself, but I'm not fighting this nigga. What are you talking about, bro? What if your teeth is the same size as my entire person? What do you want me to do about that? And Luffy's ass over here trying to eat Lucci, as this nigga's just hitting the dash, trying not to get eaten by another grown ass man. As he's hitting the dash, he pulls up on Luffy trying to hit him with this attack, but Luffy starts chomping on rocks like a 5-year-old, turns around, starts spitting these hoes at Lucci like a goddamn Gatling gun. And it's not like these are little rocks, man. Each of these rocks is damn near the same size as Lucci, and they're coming at this nigga fast. This nigga's over here fighting for his life while a whole goddamn meteor shower is getting shot at him. Dodging the rock starts getting annoying, so Lucci just says fuck it, he starts punching them hoes. But after he punched that last rock, my man Luffy done speed blitz right past his ass. And Lucci ain't got a single clue as to what Luffy is thinking. But Luffy grabs onto this tunnel, elastifies it, starts pulling that hoe back with his body like it's a slingshot. He puts on some goggles and he launches his ass at Lucci, twirling that fist around, charging up a punch. And as Luffy starts getting closer and closer to Lucci, inch by inch, this nigga starts getting PTSD to when Luffy beat his ass prior. Fellas, if you start having PTSD flashbacks to when you got your ass beat, just go ahead, give up on the fight right there, big dog. There's nothing you can do anymore. And Lucci tries to block the punch and pause, man. Look at this nigga's eyes. You can see the stress in him. He has lost the will to fight. He does not want to be here anymore. Bro is thinking about everything else he could have been doing except this today. He don't got his heart in it no more. But Luffy hits that man Lucci with a dime rocket. Oh my goodness.
Damn, you hit that nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
The colon tickler special is back, man. He punched that nigga so hard his back is protruding 14 feet out of his body.
He blow his back out while punching that nigga in the bro. You're done. Your back is done.
This is not normal for any man not named Luffy, man. You gotta go get that checked out, big dog. But Luffy sent his bitch ass a flying. Lucci's inner monologue here is funny. This nigga said some damn, I'm not gonna lie, gang, I might be passing out. Might be is an understatement, bro. I don't know if you're gonna wake up next week. But with that, that's the end of the fight, man. Let me know if y'all want to see me cover more One Piece fights, especially pre-Wano One Piece fights. I know there's a fight in the manga right now that ain't been animated yet, and once that happens, I'll probably do a video of it the day of. But moral of the story is, do not fight a whimsical ass nigga like Luffy, man. You're gonna get stressed out more than anything. And yeah, if you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff, and I'm out of here. Bye.
W for the video. Make sure you subscribe to Cool109 and my channel if you want more reactions, give it more likes, views, whatever. And yeah, peace and Middle East. Deuces.